Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at the Southern Coastal Highway. Its name of the project is the Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project. Now this is the largest road project that the government has under construction right now. It's costing $59 billion to build a highway from Harborview to Portland. Very needed road project. We have to admire the government. They're really doing an excellent job in building out the infrastructure in the country. But some issues have arisen with the highway. Now, the highway is being built in 3 phases. Harborview to Yallow's Bridge, and from Yallow's Bridge to another point, and then I think there's a bypass in Port Antonio. The third part hasn't started yet, so it's just the first 2 parts. Now, China Harbor Engineering Company is the main contractor on the project. The funds from the project are coming from the China Exim Bank and the government of Jamaica. So one phase of the project, China Harbor is building it completely. They are the main contractor and the only contractor. Now, a second part of the project, China Harbor is the main contractor, but they are subcontracting out some of the work to Jamaican contractors that we'll call local contractors. Now, there have been some issues raised the other day in the news, like the Minister for Works, Everald Warmington, toured the project recently, and some of the feedback was that the local contractors are not performing as they should. So the contract states from that the government signed with China Harbor, where the subcontractor is insufficient in performance, China Harbor Engineering Company is obligated to step in and do the work. And what China Harbor is saying is the local contractors are not living up to the responsibility of their contract. And so there are basically 3 parties in this. But before we get into that, now the government of Jamaica it's the Ministry of Economic Growth that is in charge of this project. And the government agency that has the lead on the project is a National Works Agency. And Everald Warmington, the minister, I think he's a minister without portfolio. He's in the Ministry of Economic Growth. He's in charge of this project basically, and it's being monitored through the NWA. Okay, so the people now that live in the St. Thomas that live and use the road that's under construction, they are saying that there's a lot of dust, there's a sound nuisance, and there are delays in using the road. Now, if you see the status of the road in some parts, it's really bad. I must say, to me, it's terrible. You would think you're driving in a riverbed. We have videos up of the actual road that the people in St. Thomas have to use now while this construction is going on, so you can look at it. Now, the China Harbor is complaining about, they're saying the local subcontractors are underperforming. They're not performing up to standard. And the pace of the work is slow. The local contractors are working very slow. And then, so based on that, the Prime Minister of Jamaica instructed Mr. Warmington, Mr. Holness issued a directive where the Minister with responsibility for works, Everald Warmington, was to arrange a meeting with the contractors to discuss what the South Coast Highway project. So a meeting was held with the NWA and the local contractors to find out what the position is. So what though? So we heard what the local people are saying about the noise and the dust nuisance. We heard China Harbor saying that the contractors are not doing their part, moving slow. So now what the contractors said, these are the 10 local subcontractors, said that the project is moving slow, but that's because of two reasons. One, slow project approvals by the NWA consultants. Now remember, the NWA is in charge of the main roads in Jamaica. So the subcontractors have to get approvals by the NWA consultants before they can move forward. And also the subcontractors said there was a slow pace of land acquisition, meaning the government is taking a long time, or whoever is responsible for acquiring the land. You can't just build a road on people's land. You have to buy the land from the people. And that was moving very slow, and that was slowing them down. And then the subcontractors also said there was difficulty with being compensated for the extended contractual period. And some money issue between them and China Harbor. And then the local contractors said the current contract places them at a significant disadvantage when compared to China Harbor Engineering Company. So Mr. Holness met with them, and then after the meeting, the subcontractors said they were happy with the Prime Minister's management of the meeting, and they said Mr. Holness appeared sympathetic to the issues raised by the local subcontractors. Now, the Prime Minister said he's going to consult with China Harbor Engineering Company and the consultants on the project, the concerns raised by the subcontractors, and then he will make his decision known after the consultations. So hopefully things will get going, and I think it's very good that local contractors are involved in the project. But you can't have the project being stalled or slowed down because of all of this. Now, I used to say, why are we giving all of these major road works to foreign contractors? I used to say that a long time ago. And then after what I saw happen with the Junction Main Road, I stopped saying that, because the Junction Main Road in St. Mary was given to a local contractor, and the road was delayed by years. I don't even think the road is finished yet. So after that, I said, maybe we give these major road works to foreign companies, because they can get the job done and on time. And then when I heard about the subcontractors getting a part of the project, I said, great. They're not in charge of the entire project. You have China Harbor monitoring them, keeping them on track. So I said, great, this sounds like a step forward. Maybe after this project is finished, maybe a local contractor could get the main project next time. And then you hear these things about the pace of the work, and then the memories of the St. Mary or the Junction Main Road come back up, and you have to say, wow. So let's wait and see what comes out of this, because this is it's a very large project. As I said, it's the largest roadwork project that's on the way right now. And there's Highway 2000 is also being extended from Maypen to Mandeville. And I'm not sure if local subcontractors are working on that one, but that one is also China Harbor Engineering Company. So a lot of road work is going on, a lot of progress is being made. So hopefully this thing with the local subcontractors can be sorted out and everybody move forward. Alright guys, that's just an update on the project. We have a lot of videos up showing the construction of the highway, the Southern Coastal Highway, and also there's a section that's finished where cars can drive on. Very nice highway. You should look at it. The videos are up on the channel. And this is going to be I think this highway is going to have a more scenic view than even the North-South Highway, the Edward Seaga Highway. So we're looking forward to seeing it finished, and the economic value to Portland is going to be tremendous. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day.